everyone, you're welcome to another interesting episode of Relationship and High with Yetunde Mabel. Your girl is looking bright today. Don't worry, I'll tell you about it. And today we're talking about something very interesting. We always give you interesting topics. And this is about courtship. Courtship. I want to know, sometimes I feel like I don't have to tell my partner everything about myself before marriage. But then the question pops up. How much do you think I need to tell my partner before we get into marriage? During courtship, how much should my partner know about me? And so, with me here today, to open, close, digest, bring everything up, I have someone very beautiful and amazing soul. I think I should introduce her now. Do you want me to introduce you? But I will introduce you because you are too amazing for me not to introduce. She's a mother of three. Like a mother of three, and you're like this. Ma, we are competing. I'm still single. And there's something else that is fantastic about you, Ma.
Okay.
I love the way you sing.
Thank you so much.
I love the way you sing. And she's a good cook. She's a caterer.
Thank you.
Ma, I want you to introduce yourself. There's this way you want people to applaud you. I want it to be like, I want to hold the stage. So please tell our audience your name, ma.
Okay, very simple and short. I'm Lizzy Folorunso. I'm a caterer and also a gospel music artist.
A gospel music artist, that is important. That's why her voice is very sweet and she's always bringing the gospel out in her voice. I know. Okay, so the discussion we're going to have today is not very serious and it's also serious because these are the things that are very, very important when it comes to marriage.
Exactly.
And knowing that you're a married woman, you have more experience, and there was a point of courtship for you.
Of course.
Now, before we go into this segment, before we start the whole discussion, I want to ask you a question. Was there a point during courtship that you kept something from your husband that you had to tell him in marriage?
Actually, when courtship, as we all know, is a period where we just get to know each other and to talk more about what's going to happen in the marriage. Yes. In courtship, actually, I did not really hide anything from him.
Wow.
I'm kind of an open book. Very simple to understand me and just to know everything about me within some seconds we meet. Yeah. So I didn't actually not hide anything from him.
There might be sometimes that you get to hide some things, not because you really want to, probably because you didn't remember, and those things might really be important. Times you can easily forget some things. And later in future, probably you come into contact with something that triggers it, and you just have to talk about it. You've not had any experience like that?
Actually, you don't forget things. That's just it. There's no how you tell me that you forget to tell your partner some things before you get into marriage, or just because you don't want to tell the partner about it. But there are some things that just leave. But there are some things that that it will be visual later on. There are some things that the results you have to see it later on, but you have no choice to tell your partner. But there are some things that
when you talk about result, I think you're talking about something like a lady that's probably has gone through abortion and gets married. Probably they are faced with, not being able to conceive.
Exactly.
That is a result, even, right?
Yes, that's a result. Yeah. But there are some people that go through abortion and they still give birth to children. So there are some things that, if is something that's going to damage your womb, you let your partner know before you get into marriage. But not that you will just keep quiet. Because you have been in the situation that I've had that the man was impotent and he actually did not tell the lady about it. He just feels that when he gets to that bridge, they will cross it.
Man, that's wicked.
And he just kept quiet about it. And he was telling the lady, I don't want sex before marriage. Wow. So she was like, I've met the ideal man, God-fearing man, without actually knowing
that the guy is
what the guy was keeping as a secret. When you later get to find out, he destroyed the marriage at the end of the day.
I need to tell people something. How can you be impotent and you would not tell your partner that you are? That is wickedness. Please, there are some things you don't hide. Okay, I don't want us to jump into some things right now because I want us to take it one after the other. So do you mean right now that I should tell my partner everything about myself in courtship?
That is kind of dicey. Telling your partner everything in courtship is actually, but it has to get to a stage of maturity.
Yeah.
Because you can't just start dating someone, you're already in a relationship. Okay, we are not talking of dating now, we're talking of courtship. Yeah. That means you have already, your family have already introduced each other.
Yeah, you decided that
these are getting married.
Yeah.
And you have to tell the person everything. That's just it.
I have to. What if the person can? You were saying something about maturity.
Of course.
And on my page, a question actually popped up, and I would like to just read it out for us to see. And it says that at what stage can you assume the level of maturity in courtship?
That maturity is kind of well, actually, it's good to tell the person everything. I always tell my younger ones that if you are getting married, between the first 6 months before the wedding, you have to actually tell the person everything that the person needs to know. Because you see this word, I will not say the word is wicked or the word is this and that. Let me say life is beautiful. But there are some things that you have some people that you already told them everything about you. All of a sudden, one friend from nowhere
just popping up from different corners
behind. Do you know this thing about this lady? Right. And all that. So instead of, there are some things that you know that you have to tell your partner and you refuse to tell that person. And someone from behind, from nowhere, will just pop up and just like
look at the secret. Actually destroy and that is the end of the relationship.
So there are some things that you must tell your partner in order for you not to backfire.
Someone actually said something. The person said that if I can get to a situation in my courtship that I can't get to tell the person everything about myself and the person handles it with maturity, then I should back off from that kind of relationship. Let me give you an instance. If you're a lady and you have a child outside wedlock, you tell your partner you have a child outside wedlock and they cannot undo it while you're in courtship. Definitely,
it's not meant for you.
It's not meant
for you at all.
You can't be with that kind of person in a marriage because there will be so many ups and downs, and you'll be surprised at this person. But then, what about the condition of pretense? A lot of people, you tell them, this is what I've been through, this is what I've done in my life, and they tell you, oh, it's fine, it's totally fine with me. And you get into marriage, you realize that they start responding to you, reacting to you. With those things you've told them.
Exactly. You won't be surprised when you get married and you've told your husband about something that happened. And maybe you guys just have a misunderstanding. You just remind you. That is how you did, though. That is how you did with your friend. Let me see. Now you want to repeat it again with me and me. But there are some things that marriage is kind of is an institution. It's an institution that know how you tell your partner things. It will still, one way or the other, it will still just pop up. It will still pop up. But that's why I always tell people, if you are getting married, marry your best friend, marry someone that understands you very much, that can trust you. That if someone outside just tell you that, I saw your wife so place, that your husband will have to call you and ask you, I heard that they saw you so place. What is happening? Not that the person would have thrown the judgment. They say they saw you in so place. Yeah. That's how you were doing when you were dating. That you so there are some things that you have to marry someone that is mature, someone that understands you. Don't marry someone that is not, that can't undo something. That when the person caught you cheating, the person can actually just like, something would have triggered it for you to have cheated on me. Not someone that, so that is how you told me a secret that you cheated. So you are now. You have to marry someone.
You have to marry your best friend,
exactly.
Like you said.
Maturity is very important.
A best friend that can trust you with all situations. Someone that you can tell something and they can have your back. Like anytime. This lady tells me almost everything. So I have reasons to even not believe whatever anyone says outside that. And maturity, really, you can't really tell if someone is really mature enough to handle so many secrets. Because I think we are all just in different sphere and relationships are kind of different. It differs from people to people. I might tell that today You handle things maturely, and later tomorrow you change. There was this instance that somebody told me that he married a woman, and the woman actually changed like 10 times in the marriage. It was as if he married 10 different women. Like in situation today she's calm, and maybe after 2 years she's this stubborn lady and all of that. So it was becoming like the same woman I married like 2 years ago and all.
It's normal in a relationship that my husband will say I'm a weather. I change it every time. It's just like you have a dish, like let me just use like DSTV. Now you have DSTV, you have different channels. You can't expect the person to be one channel. You see different varieties. That is one thing that make a marriage spice up marriage. If the person don't show different characters, don't change, you won't enjoy it. You just like stereotype. My wife doesn't get annoyed. She's on anything you do. I know.
She makes it boring.
It will be boring. So when you get annoyed today, you get excited tomorrow. You get happy tomorrow. Just spice up everything.
So what Mrs. Lizzy is trying to tell us here is, whatever courtship you find yourself, you should be able to tell who you are in a relationship with, your partner, everything they need to know. Because you don't know who might come in. You don't know who is even hating on you. That's the funny thing. A lot of people come, they tell your husband things just because they are hating on you.
Of course.
Actually, they know that this thing might hurt your marriage, but intentionally they do. But the moment your husband or your partner has been able to get a kind of trust with you, understands that this person tells me everything, this person tells me a lot of things, then I believe.
Also when in courtship, that's why I always tell people, don't just go out like, okay, we are courting now. All the thing you do is just go and eat shawarma, eat everything. When you get to know the person, you like, okay, what to tell the person, you like, okay, if you find out that I did this and this, what would be your reaction?
Just before you tell
exactly.
the person.
You get to know that, can this person handle this? If I tell
so it's a matter of like questioning, trying to push
just
it forward.
Okay, how do you feel if we have value? Just like courtship is getting to know what you are going into. So people just court and all they have is sex. They don't even ask that, okay, if we have 3 kids, how are you going to treat the kids? There's some men that can be so lovely, but when it comes to treating kids, they don't like, they don't know how to do that. That's why when you're in a courtship, get to know in and out. Okay, when we get married in the next 5 years, how is it going to be like? In the next 10 years, how is it going to be like? What are we going to do? Okay, what if something happened and you become the KBC of this place and you got to marry the second wife? And there are some people do not even have the idea that the husband may even get married to another wife. There are some things you have to discuss in relationship. Open up.
I think conversation is very, very important. There's a way you must communication rather. Communication is very, very important. You must be able to communicate with your partner. And so before we just round up this section, right? So there is this captivating one that I would like to read out. So the person said, well, as for me, you don't need to know him or her some things if they are not, you don't need to tell him or her some things if they are not too important. I mean, you don't have to tell your partner how many people you slept with or how many exes and all. What you can say in this case is, I'm not a virgin. Fine, let them know you're not a virgin. I'm not a virgin. I have my past, but I believe it has nothing to do with the future we want to build. Given that it won't affect the future. That's what this person is trying to say. And also that the first part and the second part is when you have done, that's the first part. The second part now is when you have done some things that can have serious damage on marriage, then you need to talk, but then wisdom must be applied. You said something before you say these things, you need to ask the person, how will you react to this thing if you get to know that I'm this? I think I'm trying to communicate what the person is saying. Then right timing is very crucial. You don't just enter a relationship or a courtship right now and you just assume that you have to just pour everything out. You need to wait for the right timing and know when it is right to talk.
But when you talk of popping things out, you can't be dating. Okay, in a year now you dated 6 guys and you've already told 6 guys.
I know people are CNN. By the time they carry the news, take it to another place.
That girl you are dating, I dated her once and she told me, she told you.
Really? People can be like that. So there are some things we need to hold on to in courtship. We need to hold on to maturity. We need to hold on to right timing, and you must be able to marry your best friend, someone you can communicate with, someone that can trust you. So guys, we're not done with this. I know you have so many things to say. You have so many opinions. I just want you to head on to our page, our social media pages, to our YouTube. Drop your comments, say whatever it's in your mind. Like, I don't want you to hold anything in. Like, a lot of people have so many things to say, but they just have the platform to express themselves. So go to our YouTube at youtube.com/GoJoyTV, on all social media pages at GoJoyTV. And please do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's very important. And hit the post notification. You must get it as they hot. As they come out. I'm still here and I'm leaving. Like I say, thank you so much, Miss Lizzy, which is Lizzy, for coming. And you're really beautiful. I didn't get to say that. I didn't get to say that. So now we have to leave. And I hope to see you again some other time.
Of course.
I remain your girl, Yetunde Mabel. And you can also follow her at Lizzy Folorunso on every social media pages to get a lot to hear from her. She has a lot to dispense, really. See you.